and let me do quick thing. Let me put one message in the group that I am live now, so that if someone sees it, they can join it. Okay, live now. Great. Okay, so if you have any question, please start putting the questions in the chat box. And meantime, let me do one thing. Let me take the questions from the website, because nowadays we are getting really interesting questions on the website. By the way, if you're putting the questions on the website and if I'm not allowing your post to be approved, that means you are putting too much sensitive data. Okay, if you are putting too much sensitive data, then there is a chance that I will not allow that particular post, because see, whatever I'm posting on the website, that is going on the Google. Okay, and Google is scraping it. So in future, if something happens, I don't want to get into the troubles. Okay, that's why I am not allowing those kind of posts who are quite sensitive. Okay, otherwise I allow pretty much 99.99% posts. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's quickly open our website right here. Meantime, if you have any question, please start putting the questions and I'll start taking the question. Okay, can you see there are 7 pending posts, right? So, okay, let me share my screen, by the way. Okay, so there are 7 pending posts, right, that I haven't approved, because some people have started putting really sensitive stuff. I have to reject the post. That's why the posts are not there. Okay, but anyway, one of the popular issue, which is TLS certificate issue, I have permanent solution for the TLS certificate issue. Use my modified private SSL source code. If you use that, you don't have to get SSL certificate ever again. I'm saying ever again. Okay, you can basically generate one time source certificate on the Cloudflare, and you can keep using that particular certificate in every single one of your project. Okay, so yeah, use that particular thing. And not only that, it enables you to use the Cloudflare's proxy protection also, right? So yeah, please do it. So I'm not sure where the discussions are. Cloudflare website has been down for a couple of days. No, it's not. Maybe it is possible that the person is belong into some region where the Cloudflare is not allowed. Maybe quite sensitive area. Like I have the news around, I guess, um, somewhere around the Belarus or Russia, the Cloudflare is not providing certain services, right? So he might be from that particular region. So that's why he is saying. But in overall, the Cloudflare works worldwide. It has the services worldwide. They are not going to just block you or do something else. Okay, great. Now let's move to the next question, which is again TLS certificate. Um, my answer is same. Use the private SSL source code, and that will solve all of the SSL issue, every single one of them. Now let's come back to the course problem. Okay, so sometimes when you create the fishlet, or sometimes when you loads the host into the fishlet, you will find that you will get these kind of errors. Okay, so it will say access to fetch this particular source is not allowed, or the file is fetched but it is not included in the page because of CSP or content security policy or course issue. Okay, so solution for this is modifying the source code. You have to add the response header, which is saying access control allow everything. Okay, now this works for 99.99% of the website, but some website it might not work. Okay, so in that case, what you need to do is you have another solution. In the fishlet itself, you can add the custom CSP, content security policy. Okay, and this way it will work. Yeah, you can do that. Okay, let me see how many people are online. Okay, we have quite few people online, but if you have any question, please start putting the question. I'll be happy to answer your questions. Okay, yeah, that's about the content security policy and core headers. Okay, let's go back and let's see 2 more questions that we got this week and quite interesting. Okay, now the question is about the pre-fill URL and autograph. Both are the same thing. So what is basically happening is there are 2 types of the website. First is static website, second is dynamic website. when the static website loads to the next page, let's say I want to go to the menu of the website, or I want to go to the about page of the website, the website reloads. Okay, website reloads while going there. So the request will go through the Evilginx, and there the inject.js will work. Okay, but in case of the dynamic website, something like React.js, Next.js website, the website not loading every single time. Sometimes when you click on the menu button, it will just swipe URL to the menu button without loading the website. Now that's a problem. If it is doing that, then there will be no JS inject coming in the play. So for that, what you need to do is you need to inject in the main page where the loading is happening, and you have to add the mechanism to constantly check for the URL in the JavaScript, sorry, in the browser, and if the URL is matching with your targeted URL, then execute the code or then add the code, right? So something like that you need to implement, and that I have already given right here. If you check in one of the yes, here I think here I have given the code also, right? So you can use this code. Can you see I have set the timeout? Every single time it will check if that particular element exists. If that particular element exists, then it will basically do whatever the action he is supposed to do, right? Great. Now, next question is about the Evilginx new modification empty.txt. So this question is around my GitHub. Okay, on the GitHub, I have one source code that I have. Okay, we need to type GitHub fluxset or fluxset GitHub, then only I will get. Okay, great. I have one source code which is this one, where I have added the modification to work with the Telegram. That means whatever the capture credentials are there, it will be sending to the Telegram in this particular format, right? So that's what I have added. So in this particular source code, there is a small issue. The parsing, basically how this particular source code is works is when something is captured, it will send a signal to the code, and the code will check the database, and it will parse the cookies from the database, and it will extract and send to the Telegram, right? So this is how it works. Right now it is having issue because the parsing is having the issue. Okay, so some people might say that, okay, how we can fix that? I'm going to fix that anyway in 2-3 days, but if you want right now, then I can show you. In the core folder, you will find the Telegram related files. So first file is obviously tele.go, where let's check what is the in the tele.go. Okay. Send message with the text and send message with the updated file. And yes, so basically it is the Telegram functions in this particular file. Now, what we're looking for is not the Telegram file, the file where the parsing is happening. So let's type the T session. So can you see in the T session, I have given one Telegram session structure. Okay, in this we have fishlet, landing URL, the password, the body tokens, and all. So in the body tokens, again there will be cookies. By the way, in the cookies we have 3 types: custom body token, HTTP tokens, and the custom tokens, right? So based on that, it is passing and then including in the function and then sending it. So if someone is using modified source code which is changing this slightly how the cookies are getting saved, then definitely it will have the issue. And I think that's what happening in this particular case. I'll try to fix it, and once it is fixed, I will update in the group. Meantime, if you are in the hurry, you can go ahead and you can fix it right here. Okay, great. Okay, so I think that's all the popular question I have on the website. Meantime, if you have any question, please start putting the question in the chat box. So in the last week, I have launched one more thing, which is the tools. If you remember, I posted one Google form in the group where I was asking the people what you want me to do, right? So most of the people say that we want to do a lot of things around the Google Docs. So there are 11 or 12 people posting the question around the Google Docs. So that's why I created the Google Docs tool. So basically it will automatically create the Google Doc for a lot of things. So let's say I want to scrape the emails, right? How I do it? I will say x.com. Let's say I want to scrape for the x.com website. Then I need to go to the advanced section. In the advanced section, there is a word in the text. So which word should be in the body to be find the email? Obviously, in each email we have at symbol, so that's why we are placing the at. Now, after the at, what I want is I want to check if the gmail.com is there, right? Because gmail.com is the mail domain again. Then I will say aol.com also, right? So as of now, let's target the two only and click on the generate doc. Now the doc is generated. Let me click on the search, and can you see it is finding all email? Can you see all Gmails are there? All Gmails, right? So let's say I don't want the Gmail, I just want the AOL and proton.me. So what I can do is proton, and I will say .me, and I will say generate doc and Google search. So it looks like the proton dot, sorry, I think there is a space. Okay, so can you see there are proton mails which are available on the Twitter. So I think there is only at proton mail, at proton VPN. I think these are the handles that it is detecting. Okay, these are the handles. But let's do one thing. Let's minimize this to the AOL.com. Generate doc, go to the search, and you will find ton of AOL emails, the valid AOL emails. So can you see? This is the AOL email. Then there is again, not in this one, not in this one. Okay, here is the AOL email. Then you will go here. So basically, yeah, success rate is quite high. If you want to scrape the email, yes, you can use this particular method. Not only that, if you go into the doc, then you will find that there is a help option available, right? So in the help option, we have a lot of functions. Like I can say, I want to create scrape the Gmail, but I want the result in between, let's say 10 to 100. Okay, I want result in between 10 to 100, and I want the date after, which can be anything. Let's say 2024 January or 2025 January, right? So we can set any date, by the way. So let's go back 2024 January, and this is the date I have set. And now I will say generate dot. It is generating the dot, and if I go here, obviously Google is asking me for the robot. Yes, can you see we got lot of Gmail addresses? Can you see? We got lot of Gmail address. So yeah, you can use this particular tool, try it out. If you face any issue, please let me know. I will try my best to fix that particular tool, or if there is any bug. But overall, this tool is like craziest tool that I have ever seen. The craziest tool, because it allows you to it enables you to do a lot of things. Most of the people know what is the Google Doc, but they don't know how to create it. They know what is the power of the Google Doc, but they don't know how to create it. So for them, this is the one of the best tool, 101 tool. Okay, you can go ahead and you can try check it out. I will put the link into the chat box. After the live, you can go ahead and try those tools. Okay, great. And there is one more tool that I have created here, which is mail validator, which is not live yet because there is some issue in that particular tool that I wanted to fix. This tool will basically validate the emails in the bulk. Let's say you have the list of 100,000 emails, right? You have database of the 100,000 email or txt file. Then you can simply upload it here, and it will check each and every email, and it will make sure that which email is valid, which email is not valid, and basically it will give the list of the valid email, plus it will give the list of the not valid email also, right? So it will helps to the sorting out. Great. But this is not available yet. This will be available in the 2 days. But yes, I am trying to build the tools here so that it can help you guys. So if you have any idea, about the tool, please let me know. These two ideas also I got from the Google form that I have posted in the group, right? So 11 or 12 people were saying on the mail editor, right? So yeah, that's why I created those tools. If you want anything else, you can just let me know and I will be creating that particular tool. Okay, great. Now, okay, El Chapo is saying, does your modified public Evilginx source code in your GitHub repository have the Telegram feature? Yes, it does have the Telegram feature. If you go here in the Evilginx, you will find on my GitHub it is saying fluxet/Evilginx, by the way. If you go in the description, can you see I have attached the screenshot also. It has a function which automatically reports the cookies, username, password, custom IP address, user agent, and everything to the Telegram. Can you see? This is the screenshot that I have attached. But lately it is having some issues. I will fix that particular issues in 2 days. I supposed to fix it today, but I got a little bit busy, so I will fix in the today. Okay, sorry, in the 2 days. Apart from that, I don't think so anything issue is there, and I have already explained what is the issue, and I have already told how you can fix it. You can simply go to the core, then you can go to the file with the name tsession.go. Inside the tsession.go, can you see there is a session structure, and there is a high chance that this particular session structure is not matching with the session structure which is in the database, or if it is not matching, then there might be the not correctly doing, I'm not doing correctly the error handling. Okay, so that might be the case. So that's why I think the issue is coming. So you can check what is the issue by using the AI. You can fix it, or you can wait for 1 day and I will fix it for you, and I will basically let you know in the group that I have fixed that particular issue, right? So yeah, I hope you don't have any questions now around it, right? Okay, great. By the way, if you have any idea, El Chapo, around the tool, then please let me know. I am creating the tools. I am basically creating the Fluxet tool sort, where I will be creating multiple tools. One is Google Doc, another is in the construction, which is mail validator, because a lot of people needs mail validator. And I'm planning to create more tools. If you have any ideas, please let me know. I will be happy to help you. Okay. There is one more, I think, thing which people needs is DNS validator or DNS checker. That tool's net. There is a tool available for that, but it's quite complex to use. So I'm thinking that okay, let's create that tool also. Basically, when people changes the record, they don't know if the record is reflected, or when the people is doing something in the DNS, they don't know if it is taking in the effect or not. So you can go to the tool and basically cross check if it is taking in the effect or not. Okay, that's the one tool I have in the mind. Apart from that, I don't think so anything else I have in the mind. If you have, then please let me know in the chat. I'll definitely try to do it. Great. Okay, hence today I'm not getting much questions. I think I'm going to sign off early. It might be possible that a lot of people are not available because it's a Sunday. But anyway, let's do one thing. Let's please put it, if you have any question, please put it. I will take 1-2 questions before going offline. But if you don't have, then yeah, it's time then. And please make sure that you ask the question. If you ask the question, then only it makes sense to do live stream. Otherwise, I don't think so it worth doing live stream. SMTP cracker. SMTP cracker is a completely different thing. I cannot do SMTP cracker on such a website with that. It's not it's not fair recommended, by the way. I'm already facing a lot of legal issues because I have created content around the Evilginx, and people are using that content for a lot of different stuff, and that because of that I got 2 notices and 1 case. So I don't think so I will put anything sensitive on the website. I can put the tools which are generally useful for the people. SMTP cracker is for the spammers. Okay, so I don't think so. I will be putting that on the website. But anyway, El Chapo, I'm happy you asked the questions. Okay, will you build an SMTP cracker? I don't think so. I don't think so. I will build SMTP cracker. Too many legal issues. Too many legal issues. I don't want to stay in the dark. I want to be public figure. I want to create good content, good educational content. So I won't be doing that. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think that's all. We have reached to the 20 minutes. Usually we do every single Sunday 40 minutes, but hence I'm not getting the question. We have done only 20 minutes as of now. Before going offline, if you have any questions, please let me know. Please let me know if you have any questions in the chat, and I will try to answer that. Otherwise, I don't have any option. I have to. By the way, there is a one malware in the market, which is Xworm. This is the malware. Okay, this is getting popular since last 2-3 months, and Xworm malware. Okay, Xworm. I think I misspelled something. It's a Xworm malware. Xworm rat. It's a rat. Remote access Trojan or remote access to, okay. So Xworm rat is there. Yes, this is the one. Okay. So it is getting popular in last 3 months, and it has crazy functionalities. Please stay aware. It can spread through the networks, it can spread through the USB connections, it can spread to the all possible it is a worm, like proper worm. It is proper worm. Okay, if you want to check the functions and features of this particular worm, you can basically go here on any blog and you will find. Okay, there are a lot of websites which are posting the blogs about depacking, unpacking that particular worm, but they are not able to successful. I will tell you a little bit history of that particular worm. Previously it was a paid worm, as per news. I don't know that. Okay, as per news, previously it was a paid worm. People has to pay like monthly charges, like $200 subscription or something, and it was providing the service. Ultimately they cut out the plan and they created the one-time payment option. And after the one time, once people got that particular complete source code of the worm, they started putting on the GitHub, and that's where it started the gaining the popularity. If you do here Google trends, I guess Google trends, then here you will find that actually. Okay, if I put Xworm, XWORM, yes, Xworm, then you will find that the popularity. Okay, so let me switch to the worldwide and let me switch to the last 12 months. Okay, something like this. Okay, not 12 months. I think I need to do 5 years, then only it will show. Can you see since 2023 it started coming to the market, and since 2024 it started gaining the popularity, and now it is like at the peak. Every single, like, there is a breakout in the search, by the way, for Xworm, breakout in the search. Every single week there is a new blog post saying something is about the Xworm. It's like one of the newest malware in the market. And can you see where it is popular? It is popular in the Russian territory and US territory. Okay, so that means it's quite valid worm. Okay, great. Swiss Image is saying, do you suggest we should use private SSL instead of the Let's Encrypt one? Yes, yes. When you request something to the Let's Encrypt, what happens? Let's say you create a fishlet in which you have 10 proxy hosts and you are requesting SSL certificates to the Let's Encrypt. What happens? Once the Let's Encrypt assigns you the certificate, once Let's Encrypt provides you the certificate, Let's Encrypt will tell your domain name to the bots, scraping bot, that this is the newest website which has a requested for SSL certificate. That means it is likely to be live website. So go and scrape that website. So once the scraper and bot comes to your website, they realize that okay, it's a phishing website, and that's where the problem start. And suddenly it will start accelerating the process of getting read. It will not get read immediately until and unless it's detecting something or someone is reporting, but it will accelerate the process of getting read. So that's why I recommend getting the private SSL certificate. What happens private SSL certificate? You don't request the SSL certificate to anyone. That's why your service get not exposed to the world. And this way, until and unless your link is going into the plain world, they will not come to know that that particular link exists, and your link will be safe and sound for a long time. Okay, and the bot will also not try to. By the way, if you want to check like current updated thread, then I have one website which is fish tank. Okay, in the fish tank you will find latest scam websites. Can you see right here? Here you can go and you can go to the fish search. Inside the fish search you will find option. So basically this fish tank is maintained by this Cisco the networking company. Here you can search by brand, and here you can say I want to check if there is a any Facebook phishing page. It's supposed to be the valid fishes, and it has to be online. Okay, if you do search you will find lot of links, you will find lot of valid links. Now I'm not going to use those links because I think I'm not using VPN. Let me check. Okay, I'm using the VPN. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's try one link, this link. By the way, I'm going to record the video on this one also. So let's try one link in this. Okay, private window, and here. Okay, right now this is showing the dangerous site because these sites are already reported. That's why they are listed on the website. But if you click on and say proceed, then you will find the website. But right now it is looks like this website is down. So let's do one thing. Let's find one valid link. Okay, some valid link. Okay, by this way you can study the already existing phishing link in the market, and basically you can protect yourself, right? So not this one, this is also not working anymore. This also got down, this is also got down. Let's try this one. This, let's say this. Okay, looks like this is up. Yes, this is up. Looks like this is up. So if I go here and put some random password, it's supposed to steal my credentials, right? So let me go to the network session. Let me just adjust the window. Let me go to the network section and click sign in here. Saying must be valid email. Okay, it is checking that too. No issues. Click on the login and can you see there is XHR going out, and in the payload there is a username and password, and where it is sending that Facebook backend, basically it is collecting at the backend, right? So yes, this says the one phishing link. You can go here and you will find phishing links for almost every single popular website. Here you can type A and you will find Amazon. Okay, this is only for educational purpose to analyze the existing link in the market so that you come to know how the phishing link looks like, so that you can protect yourself. Okay, so can you see there are some Amazon links also available. If you go here, then there is American Express, Bank of KC, then I don't know what these names are. eBay is also there, then there is a MasterCard is also there, and there are a lot of things. Okay, so I'm sharing this particular link in the chat so that you can explore by yourself. By the way, there is a one more service also, which is URL Scan Pro. That also shows the updated, most accurate, currently live phishing links. Okay, and that is accurate than this one because that's the paid tool, and that's why it is quite accurate. Okay, great. Okay, hence we are not getting any questions. Let's do one thing. Let's end this particular stream. If you have any question, you can put on the website there. I will answer your questions. And yeah, thanks for watching and see you in the next. I hope you like this particular session and you keep liking. Okay, but then I can't see the course where you talk about the private SSL and how to do implement in the Evilginx. It's on the YouTube. It's on the YouTube. YouTube. If you go on the channel, you will find there is a one which is hide original IP video. Okay, this is hide original IP video. I'm going to put the link in the chat. So here you will basically find all the process to implement that particular private SSL stuff. Okay, so yeah, go ahead, please check it out. It has quite good response, and yeah, please go ahead and check it out. Okay, then, yeah. I think it's time. Let's do one thing. Let's end the stream. We are ending it early. Usually, I take 40 minutes, but right now I'm ending in the 30 minutes because I don't see any response in the chat. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next. I hope we will have next session more interactive than this one. Okay, see you.